Hello and welcome to episode 61 of Dorki's Entropia Universe report. This week was part fun and part poopy weather for me. The fun part mostly consisted of playing Entropia Universe and Stellaris, as well as watching YouTube videos on a wide range of topics, some video game related, some about history, TV shows, books, and a lot of other semi-random stuff. And to be honest, I usually watch videos and listen to music while I am playing Entropia. I tend to do that on my phone instead of listening to the in-game sounds. All that pew pew and other repetitive noises do tend to get rather annoying or at the very least mind-numbing after a short period of time. But I cannot turn off the sound completely since I am usually recording my gameplay, just in case I global or off. That being said, I stopped playing Entropia with the sound on my computer turned on many years ago. It is a very rare occasion that I turn on my speakers or hook up my headphones to the PC while I play the game. Anyway, before I get into my avatar progress and the Entropia Universe stuff proper, I want to tell you about one very rare achievement in Stellaris that I got recently. Although I guess it will not be all that rare much longer. I got that achievement very quickly and with little effort thanks to a guide by Steam user called Dragetus. The achievement is called Outside Context, and the player gets it under very specific circumstances. Long story short, the player must invade the pre-FTL Earth while it is in the midst of the World War. This is a very rare achievement because the Sol system has to spawn with the human civilization in the right age, and the player must find it, occupy the system, and conquer the planet before the human civilization moves from the machine age into the atomic age. Well, if you are interested in getting this achievement, I will link the Steam guide in the description below, provided that I do not forget about it completely by the time I am done making and uploading this episode. Anyway, the gist of the whole thing is that this very rare achievement can be cheesed quite easily, although I guess it could take a considerable amount of time if the player gets really unlucky with the galaxy generation at the start of the game. Whatever the case though, it is now time to get into the Entropia Universe stuff proper. Hopefully I did not bore you to death with my introduction. My avatar spent most of his online time over the week standing at random locations, clicking the explosive projectiles 1 blueprint. It has been the same on and off for over a year now. I just leave my avatar logged in and crafting the cheapest stuff possible for some skills and hoping for some rare blueprint drops that almost never come. But the ability to keep skilling while I do not have the time to play actively is really nice, even if it is slower than a bunch of fossilized dinosaurs trying to dry hump each other. At my current pace, I am gaining about 1 level in my mechanical engineer profession every month. So if there are no significant changes in my in-game habits, for the rest of the year I might actually manage to get up to around level 35 or 36. Although I guess I could boost my progress by a fair amount if I moved my arse over to Monria and kept doing the crafting daily there. It rewards 75 pack of engineering skill, if I remember correctly. I think I might try a session or two over there to take a peek at the TT returns. And if the returns are decent, I will do a lot more of my crafting sessions on Monria. But I will see. Most of the hunting missions I want to focus on before the next version update are on Cyrene, Arkadia and Entropia. So Monria is a bit out of the way in terms of other stuff I want to accomplish in the coming month or two. But perhaps I will move there later after the Codex makes it to other planets and after the old iron missions on Calypso get canned. Apart from being a Kraftsmaschine zombie, I spent a bunch of hours hunting with mixed results. Aatroxes were really mean to my pet card, but pesky Rocktropian beach crabs on Rocktropia and fowls on Calypso were nice to me. The crabs repaid some of the losses from Aatroxes, and fowls were pretty much an exact break-even on the TT and a slight profit after markup. Meanwhile, Nassals acted as a bunch of ultra-mean purple plushy toys, but I am getting really close to finishing the stage 4 on them now. I only need last 600 kills or thereabouts before I can finally unlock the stage 5. That is one of my goals to achieve on Arkadia before the Codex makes it there. Also, I did blow like 600 ped on Philosopher's Sword and Trauma 4 melee damage amplifier. So far, the Combustive Attack Nanochip 6 seems to fit me a lot better. I do enjoy swinging the sword around quite a bit, but the returns with the combo are very lackluster considering the sword's amped efficiency of 64.7%. I certainly did get better results on my hunts with Combustive Chip, which has efficiency of mere 55.6%. Maybe it is about what weapon fits what mob better, not about the raw numbers. The Philo/Trauma 4 combo worked really well on the beach crabs in terms of returns, but really badly on Aatroxes and Nassals. Meanwhile, the Combustive Attack Chip gave me poor returns on crabs, but decent returns on Tight Claws and Nassals. When I was hunting fowls, my returns with different weapons differed quite a bit too. But of course, these were no extensive tests. So it is possible I am just seeing patterns that are not there. I will certainly keep an eye out on my future hunts on these mobs, and if the trend of getting more good runs on a particular mob with a particular weapon continues, while other weapons continue to give me lackluster returns, then I will eventually start hunting certain mobs with only certain weapons. Anyway, these sorts of thoughts would certainly warrant their own dedicated video once I am more confident that what I see is not just a really weird coincidence. I guess I will look into this stuff some more once I am happy with the missions I have finished or unlocked. Right now I am jumping all over the place trying to finish whatever I think I can realistically finish without going broke, with the priority set to high on missions that reward stamina, since that is the one attribute I cannot raise naturally by hunting, mining, nor crafting. By the way, I managed to swing over the 352,000 total skills and gained a hit point. Now I have 235 HP, and I am actually about halfway towards the next HP up. Maybe I will get there before the next episode, but then again, maybe not. I am not quite sure what I will be doing over the week. I might have less time to play Entropia Universe than the last week, and there will be no new hit points if all I end up doing is no-lifing the explosives. I would like to sneak in at least a few hours of hunting though, possibly even make a dash for the finish line on the foul 10k iron mission on Calypso. Anyway, I did do a couple mining runs to test the waters over the week too, but the results were bad enough to have me running for my pet card's life back in the direction of crafting and hunting. Enough about my activities and avatar progress. Let's get to the deed and share payouts for the week from Monday 20th of July to Monday 27th of July 2020. I think it is fitting to start with the Arkadia moon deeds and the new info about the planned content and the amounts of deeds that remain up for sale in webshop. The link to the appropriate Arkadia forum thread will be in the video description and a pinned comment below. This thread was first brought to my attention by RTETG in comments on last week's episode. Sorry if I managed to butcher your profile name, and thank you for linking the thread. Few days later, a friend that I am in the same society with, Joe Pedhunter Smith, linked me the same thread. Thank you as well if you are watching this video. Anyway, the short version of the info in the thread goes like this. There are less than 10,000 deeds left unsold, and there is amazing new content coming to the Arkadia moon in the future, sometime after they do sell out. That being said, I still think they will take a while to sell out considering the fact that each deed costs $6. So there are still tens of thousands of dollars that people need to fork out for the deeds to sell out. I am guessing that will take a while, but I might have been a bit off in my thoughts last week when I said it would probably take longer than till the end of this year. Either way, let's get into the payouts for the week now. Arkadia moon deeds paid out twice over the week, and both times they paid 1 peg per deed. Meanwhile, Arkadia Underground deeds paid out 4 times. Each payout was for 1 peg per deed as well. Ancient Greece shares paid diddly dick as usual. If I remember correctly, they paid their 1 peg last week. So today's lack of payout was to be expected, I guess. Either way, there are still more than 660,000 Ancient Greece shares up for grabs out of the original batch of 750k. Maybe they will manage to sell the first 100k by the end of the year. At least it looks that way based on the current rate at which that number changes every week. Anyway, Crystal Palace shares did well with 2 peg per share payout, and their price went down a little again. However, it is still not all the way down to the pre-price spike levels. This morning, on Monday 27th of July 2020, the cheapest stack of Crystal Palace shares was priced at 19 ped and 79 peg, although the first big stack of shares was priced at 20 ped. To conclude, as usual, the Crystal Palace shares and Arkadia Underground deeds performed fairly well. On the other hand, Arkadia moon deeds were their usual self, but I guess 2 payouts are better than their usual 1 payout. It is still a bad return for a deed that costs as much as AMDs do. Either way, Ancient Greece was its usual wet fart, as well with no payout at all. The week was quite decent when it comes to my avatar progress though. I finally finished up my 10k rare Pleak wing collection and turned it in to the NPC in exchange for 100 stamina tokens. I also finished my Test of Faith Stage 4 mission and received my brand new Goggles of Turelia. At the same time, my avatar's total skill count reached 352,000 and hit points went up to 235. With a bit of luck and some effort, I might be able to complete the 10k iron mission on Fowls over the following week and perhaps get my HP up by a point once again. I think I will not be able to raise my total skill to 353k though. With that said, I thank you for watching and wish you a pleasant remainder of the day. Please let me know your thoughts about the deed and share payouts, as well as share any Entropia Universe related stuff in the comments below. Also, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It does help a lot to keep me motivated to keep making more videos. Thank you.